So, now that... Jesus, there's a lot of Cassidans playing recently. Graves, kind of weak pick, IMO. Mumu, fantastically strong. Annie, pretty damn good. Thresh is good. Brennan is good. Very good picks for top. Bottom, Makai, underplayed, but pretty strong. God damn it. Alright, well, we're not freaking lagging out anymore. Theoretically, stream should be okay, so hopefully it's okay for you guys. Alright, so... That was a goofy engage by Riven, but a really dumb trade by Aurelia, so I guess Riven wins that. Makai trying to secure his blue team securing, and yeah, Aurelia got checked, because fucking Riven OP, right, please nerf. Anyways, blue team trying to secure Dragon, it looks like. Probably gonna back out because they can see tree coming in. Bottom lane we got Thresh and Graves trying to do their thing. Graves being a little bit aggressive considering trees right there. There's that Leona flash, try to secure the kill. Kinda fucked it up. Mumu coming in, probably gonna use his ult, but a little, no ult there, and too late, not a case. So bad plays all around for blue team, which is good because apparently I'm rooting for Tree. No, wait, I'm rooting for Caitlyn. I'm rooting for Caitlyn. In theory. Alright, so yeah, Graves is shit, man. Graves don't know how to beat Graves. There goes Threat. Tree just kind of threw that. That's unfortunate. Going in for that shot. You get it, girl. Get it. There's the auto. And Jesus, that was so deep. For so long. Didn't give a fuck. That was really that was a waste of exhaust. I don't know what Leona was thinking right there. I guess just like peel to finish turret. I don't know. That was goofy as shit. So Riven trying to go in on Aurelia top. Aurelia gets away quite nicely. Caston doing his thing mid. Mumu trying to be like I'm a mummy, but not really succeeding so hot. Yeah, Red definitely getting a lot of lane dominance right now, despite the fact that Blue's ahead in money and kills. Red is able to take that turret first. Graves, unopposed due to that back, is probably going to be able to secure that that bottom turret. Let's see. Let's get it in time. No, not quite. Aurelia really proving to be the weak link for Red team, but Tree coming in helps drive that Riven away. Cassidon not really showing that he knows how to play the champ too hot, but I suppose good call on backing away out of that freaking mummy guy who's all sad all the damn time. That's not a piece of wood in my forest. That's not a piece of wood in my forest. I'm gonna eat it. Then I'm gonna walk mid in the grass and shit. I'm sure what forecasting. And by that I mean Annie. Don't give a fuck. Mummy gives a fuck though. He's sad. He tantrums. Yeah. Oh my god. That Aurelia OP, Aurelia nerf, please. It's reference for people out there who are at MagFest. MagFest OP, world, please nerf. Yeah. So Dragon up, nobody's securing. Mummy is down. Great kill by Ecolino, who I already said I'm supporting, so, you know, biased. But then again, can't dodge that lantern. And I have no idea what that Thresh was thinking. Worst plays, NA. Oh my god. What a waste of every skill he had. Yeah, I know he was low on mana, but that's pretty easy turret dive. Luna backs him. Or that's pretty easy secure for Dragon. Looks like Cassin and Leona making sure to keep that threat up mid, so nobody thinks to check out that Dragon secure by Kate and other one. There it is. Leona tanking it like a boss. Still gets killed, but worth for a Dragon kill. Oh man, it is chilly out. I don't know if any of you guys have that winter storm thing coming in on you. It is cold here. Like, we don't have any snow. And by we don't have any snow, I mean we actually have a little bit of snow. But not as bad, but it's cold. It's so cold. I'm so chilly in my room. First world problems. So Red is able to not secure a turret because I'm good at words. So yeah, Greaves taking out that mid turret. Yeah, no, between Cassin and Irelia, Red Team is having a really rough time of it this game. Let us look at their builds. Alright, so in my opinion, that's not a bad build for Cassin. He's just not playing so hot. It's bad laning, bad decision making, and that's not playing out so well for him. 1-3, it is what it is. I don't know if I go with Crystalline Flask, but whatever. Anyway, so a lot of Ages going for tank it in probably. With some AP and some mana, that's okay. Probably his reaction to the fact that he's been dying so much to Annie. Fucking Irelia though. Let's see. So Phage is like the worst in my opinion. First buy that she could have gone for. Warden's not good either. Both buys really poor. Because let's examine this. She's been laning against a champion who is based off of abilities. She gets a fair bit off auto attacks as well, but realistically the damage she's been dealing has been through her abilities, through her ultimate, and her cast, like recast ultimate, and her broken wings. So Warden's Mail is not doing shit for her. Like those attacks is like, okay, I'm mitigating maybe 10% of the damage with that. Not even. It's more like 5. So basically nothing for what the buy is. And Phage, why are you trying? You're not attack moving. It's worthless for you. The 20 attack damage, 200 health. You know, it's nice. Not worth 1,000 gold. Let's be real here. So anyway, to get back into it, we're going for a team fight right here. Tree's going in, trying to engage a little bit, using his ult, making sure abilities get some damage. It's gonna help a little bit, but it's not gonna really help him enough, as it's a 3v4. Now it's a 2v4. Blue, all the damage. Ecolino finally coming in, but it's a little too late and at bad angle as blue team goes in to drive him out of the fight completely. Swings around, trying to take out a turret. He should be in the fight. Luckily, Cassidon doesn't die. They're able to try to come in, advance that fight. They've got really good dominance as far as the aggression, but take it back, really bad misplay by Annie there. Moves forward too quickly and is able to be taken out as the 3 of those champs hold in on her. Now Maokai goes top to try to deal with her and try to keep her off that turret. Unfortunately, it's not going to work as Riven is way too bad, has way too much damage. doesn't care at all about Maokai. Red team finally able to take that first mid turret. Some good money for them, but they are a solid 4K gold behind. They're really going to need to work on that. Really need to work on their farming and taking those map objectives, creating that pressure. Top lane really needs to push. 2 top lane turrets down for red, not 1 yet for blue. Really need to focus on that if they want to start creating that dominance and that lane pressure on all sides. Allow them to give that freedom of movement throughout their jungle and the enemies. As it stands, they'll be able to deal a little bit of dominance for Dragon next time it comes up in 1 minute. Baron finally coming up. Let's see. Blue trying to go in. Oh, Maokai way out of position, gets smacked by 3 of them. Riven securing the kill. Caston trying to do something about it, but realistically can't. Good call on not going in, as he just would have provided the enemy with more kills. We got Irelia trying to get herself back to farming up top. Not a bad idea. Still 40 farm behind Riven though, and 7 kills. There's definitely a solid gold lead between the two. See, nearly full 3K gold lead for Riven. Definitely hurting Irelia at this point. Some goofy plays by Thresh there. Not sure what he's thinking. Guess he was relying on Riven to come through. Tends to pay out well for him as Leona kind of completely oblivious to the whole situation. Just lets him get away with it. Gray's trying to deal with mid. Bad plays. It's completely just deleted by Kassadin. Unfortunately for Red though, bad map placement, not knowing how to deal with that map pressure, they lose another turret bottom. If Irelia were smart here, she would go top and continue to deal that pressure top, so they can actually get a little bit of something for that trade as opposed to just giving them free map dominance. But she's going to stay and try to deal with wolves. No, wraiths. Wraiths, not wolves. Misspoke there. Try to deal with wraiths and then back for the money. Not really doing anything for her team, as mid is kept pretty static and top is not able to actually down that turret completely. The rest of the red team starting to come back online. Cast and Leona. They have to deal with an 8 death deficit. That's got to be really damaging to their morale, honestly. Full 7.5K gold lead for blue team right now, who aren't really pressing it in that well, in my opinion. Blue team really is not playing really cohesively as they could. They really are not. They have good solid mechanics, but they're not really pressing really well. They're not making good team decisions, or they could be a lot further than they are, which is good for Red. Keeps things interesting. But there we go. That mummy sneaking in there, staying behind him, gonna come in and, if I had to guess, go for that wrap. Oh, help Riven. But 3v2 is not going to help them, as Riven is deleted. Mumu almost gets away with it, but is annihilated by that. I was going to say Leona, but Irelia keeps it in there. Flash by the Thresh keeps him from being removed from play, but unfortunately for him, Caitlyn is able to jump over that wall and get that last 2 auto attacks to kill him. Graves, really bad positioning. Forgets the fact he's dealing with Leona lockdown. 1v2. Not going to serve him well, as Caitlyn is able to beat him as well. Really good plays by Challenger Gaming. No, Militant. Apologize to Ecolino. Militant Gaming is definitely able to press into that, take advantage of that situation. Definitely made out really well, able to remove most of the enemy team from play for a bit. Reestablish some dominance, catch back up in gold. Lowered that gold lead to 5K. About 2-item lead advantage for blue team. Again, like I said, it hasn't been making really good advantage of that. Just kind of been, yeah, kind of been faffing about in the jungle, faffing about in lanes. Haven't really pushed well together as a team or made great team decisions. Red is now starting to come together a little better, sticking together a little more. Aurelia really needs to get back with their team, though, if she wants to help them push to victory. And there needs to be definitely more warding on both teams' part. There's a lot of fog of war in this jungle right now. A bit early of an ult for Aurelia, but definitely good use of her stun, as Maokai and Caitlyn are able to secure that kill for her. A little bit of a waste of a flash, but definitely acceptable for a kill to bring that team fight potential to a 4v5. It looks like Red might be thinking about prepping for Dragon, but no, I take that back. Red is definitely going for a push mid, able to take out that Amumu and definitely take out that Annie as well, despite that well-timed use of the Zonias. Red really good lane dominance mid, which allows Aurelia to take that turret top. Now, Aurelia thought about going back. It looks like she's starting to actually get some good game sense going on. Might be pushing for mid. Might be pushing for that inner turret as the rest of her team rotates top to help her with it. Able to remove that Thresh from play. Way out of position. Honestly, I don't know what Red Team was doing right there. They easily could have swung around and removed that Graves from play. So they're a little bit scared of the Riven, who is pretty fat, doing really well, but 3v2 advantage definitely was to Red Team. Could have been 4v2 very easily as well with that Aurelia swinging down from top lane to try to help those jungle objectives. Definitely all around good example of play. Definitely really good decision making for Red Team right there. Definitely starting to come together as the game goes on a little bit. The gold lead down to barely 3K from Red Team. If they keep this up, they're definitely going to start getting that advantage going on blue. And the last thing blue needs at this point is a gold advantage from red. Again, like I've been saying it the whole match, blue team's decision making is just not there. Haven't been playing well together as a team. Yeah, if red team managed to get that gold lead ahead of blue, blue is definitely going to lose this match, in my opinion. A good placement of that vision ward there. That's relatively out of the way. Probably giving good vision for a little while. Blue seems to be prepping for Dragon in 20 seconds. Don't know if Red is going to address it or just try to go straight for Baron. It seems... I was going to say, it seems like they're not watching that Dragon counter, but that Leona misplay right there might cost them really hard. The blue team is able to go solely in on them. Yeah, no, that cost them too well. It was a very, very well timed ult by that Amumu. Bandage wrapped in, ulted the rest of the team, managed to save himself and that Annie, which otherwise would have turned that team fight in the other direction. It was very good play by the blue team right there. Now, Aurelia is going to have to back out or risk dying. Ult not nearly got enough damage to scare blue team away from that objective, and blue team managed to walk away with both middle turret and that next dragon buff. Really a huge loss for red team, as well as that vision ward so recently placed. Because they couldn't maintain that jungle presence, Riven was able to find that and remove it. Now we got Caitlyn here, Ecolino, walking through that jungle. Not really a ton of map awareness in that area, or specifically vision. Good awareness of the fact that she was able to get back into a vision area and remove herself from danger and actually secure that kill. But that being said, Riven able to walk behind her would be an issue if the rest of her team wasn't there to back her up. And this is really what's helping Militant Gaming is they do have their misplays like that Leona walking fairly out to Africa. But that being said, when push comes to shove, they're able to actually stick together. They're able to push objectives like they are right now, and they're able to take down that mid turret, provide that scare that blue team is so watching that mid turret. They don't see the Aurelia pushing the counter objective top as well. And now Militant Gaming is able to rotate top. They're going to be able to down that mid or that top turret as well before blue team is able to really address that. Yeah, see, they got a really good minion wave. They've got 3 champs fully attacking it. It goes down, really helping to counteract the damage they had by losing that team fight just a few minutes ago. Down to just a 2K gold lead for blue team now. Red team definitely been making it back. Been able to solidly. Oh, but Ecolino, really bad misplay right there. Looks like he misclicked trying to walk outside of the Baron pit and isolated himself from the rest of the team. Really going to cost Red Team again here. And these are the misplays that are really hurting Militant Gaming. That lack of practice, maybe that lack of good, consistent clicking or map awareness. As a team, they play really well, but as individuals, they really have to work on their mechanics. They're a little bit out of their element, it seems, in that sense. So I was blue team to take that dragon, and looks like they're going to start pushing really hard for those objectives. They're going to try to take down that mid turret, it seems. No, they're going to rotate bottom, give the buff to those minions, and see if they can't take out that bottom turret. And if they're going to take out that bottom turret, which they are, they actually really strongly misplay there. They're allowing Red Team to isolate them, pick them off one at a time. Despite the numerical advantage, Riven just barely taking that back. Some really good plays by Red Team here could actually even that advantage and prevent them from taking that inhibitor. Unfortunately, a couple of misplays by Red Team and really strong cohesive plays by Blue Team allows them to eliminate Red Team from the map and take down that inhibitor. Looking like it's going to be game as Blue Team is able to have 2 inhibitors down, going straight for that win, takes down that last turret. Nexus is now exposed, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is game. Really strong plays here by Red Team throughout the entire match. Unfortunately for them, the mechanics just weren't there as Blue Team was able to isolate them throughout different sections of those team fights, give themselves the numerical advantage, and despite poor cohesive plays, with the exception of a couple moments, they were able to snatch victory from the almost apparent jaws of defeat. Really, actually strong endgame plays there by Red Team. They got that down to nearly even gold despite a huge lead from Blue. Unfortunately for them, it's just so late game that last misplay cost them too dearly. And let's see what else we got going on. I'm going to have to close this game now. Boop, 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 boop.